Well, hello everybody and welcome to this latest Arsenal update here on View Sports with me, Andy Clarke. So Arsenal safely through to the next round of the FA Cup after their win against Burnley here on Saturday. Goals coming from Callum Chambers and also Alexis Sanchez. Arsene Wenger made 9 changes to the team that lost 1-0 here against Chelsea the previous Sunday. Only Olivier Giroud and Laurent Koscielny survived, so Ospina came in goal. There was another FA Cup start for Alex Iwobi. Mohamed El Neni, the Egyptian international, made his debut playing in a holding midfield position. Arsene Wenger was pleased enough with his contribution, a 96% pass completion rate. People seem obsessed with pass completion rates these days. I'm not absolutely sure what they tell us a lot of the time. It depends which area of the pitch that you attempt and pull off your passes, really. I think that tells you more about the contribution that you've made. Also, Rosicky and Coquelin came back into the team, but Rosicky, we are told, did pick up a slight thigh injury, so he may be a doubt for the 2 Premier League fixtures that are coming up this weekend. Alexis Sanchez made his first start and scored his first goal since coming back from his hamstring injury. So all in all, it was a successful afternoon. Arsenal in the FA Cup are at home against Hull in the next round. Those games to be played on February the 20th and February the 21st. So now the focus switches back to the Premier League. Arsenal in action tomorrow night here against Southampton. The Southampton side who buried the Gunners, really. There's no other way to describe it. 4-0 at St Mary's on Boxing Day, so they'll be looking to try and reverse that result, and they do need to get the win. 2 points from the last possible 9 in the Premier League isn't a fair reflection, Wenger feels, on the way that the team have performed, but really the bottom line is that it has just been those 2 points and it's seen them drop off the top of the table. And February is a big month on 3 fronts. I mentioned the FA Cup. Barcelona are looming in the Champions League, as well as some big games in the Premier League, starting with Southampton, but there's Bournemouth as well. A week on Sunday, Leicester, of course, at a top of the table clash. Not many people would have predicted that earlier in the season. And Manchester United towards the end of the month also. So a big few weeks coming up for Arsenal, but they're all big weeks now between now and the end of the season, with the Champions League involvement and 15 games left in the Premier League and so many teams left in the hunt. And just finally, it is the final day of transfer deadline day here rather, in England. The January transfer window slams shut in a few hours. It always slams shut. It's never allowed just to close. Everything has to be dramatic on the final day, but it doesn't look like too much dramatic is going to happen, certainly not here anyway. Wenger, in his press conference earlier, said that he was 99% sure there wouldn't be any more signings to add to the signing of El Neni. He did joke that if Lionel Messi knocked on his door, then he wasn't going to turn him around and send him back to Barcelona, but that there wouldn't be any more activity on that front from the Emirates Stadium. If there is in the next few hours, then I will be back to tell you about it soon enough. But next up for Arsenal, as I said, Tuesday night, Southampton at the Emirates.